Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Simon and we are the Whales of Wall Street. I've got a very quick update today in just some information coming out of Argentina over the last couple of days in regards to the general public and the old workforce over in Argentina potentially being paid or being offered to be being paid in cryptocurrency. So without further ado, let's jump into this. Apologies if my throat or voice sounds a bit weird. That is because our beloved nation has gone through to the final of the Euros. So bear with me here. So let's get the browser up and take a look at this. So there's not too much detail to really to go over here, but I think it's just a general, really interesting conversation to have. So the basically independent deputy, forgive me if I get this wrong, but Jose Ramon. So he's pushing basically a bill to allow crypto to be a form of payment to people, workers, the workforce in Argentina. Now I know of many cryptocurrency, that could be used as this kind of payment. I would imagine that it would need to be some kind of stable coin, and I do think there's a mention on here that Argentina very much adopted the DAO, I think. So I'm sure there's more that can be added to this. I think people at this stage probably wouldn't want to necessarily be paid in Bitcoin unless they feel some kind of value in it. But I personally would be a bit concerned if I was being paid in something that fluctuated so much, of course, in terms of rates and value. So yeah, I think it has to be stable and of course some kind of regulation behind it as well. But it is certainly something that is of great interest to the Argentinian people. You can see here some great statistics in terms of some platforms like we have here in other countries, of course. A 300% growth in monthly transaction volumes, which is quite phenomenal over just the last year. And also in terms of registrations, this is about Bitwage, by the way, which is a platform for payments in cryptocurrency. So instead of their usual currency, I call it currency because I can't remember what Argentina use. So apologies for that. But yeah, I think it's really interesting. It sort of formulates around the conversation that we've had many videos over this last month or so about CBDCs, the cashless society, and kind of driving that. And once companies open up to being able to pay in crypto, this maybe gives people a new lease of life in that sense, because a lot of people are fed up with the banks. I know we've done a couple of videos in the last few days of the banking situation here in the UK, where there seems to be a lot of control and banks telling us what we can and cannot spend money on, and regulations up in the air. This could be welcomed massively across the world, to be honest, not just in Argentina but everywhere. And I know of crypto projects that do pay out in crypto, and that kind of makes sense obviously because they're part of a decentralized system. So why on earth would they want to try and pay people with a centralized system like fiat? So I think once that transforms to the general sort of private sectors and public sectors, etc., with normal payments, payment infrastructure, it's going to be absolutely huge and massively in demand for sure. And the fact that we give customers and people more ability to do what they want with their money and how they want to do it, whether they want to exchange it for something else and use the best value possible, giving people the power. And that's what decentralization is obviously all about, or partly about for sure, in a massive way. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. I'd be surprised if we don't see more information like this across the world in other countries. But I do think it's all sort of pushing around the regulation subject again. CBDC is obviously a big topic that we've covered quite a bit on our videos, and I've mentioned as well in a couple of previous videos about cash society, the inflation of the dollars, the inflation of everyone's currencies at the moment. It's almost like they're doing it on purpose, right? To try and force some kind of central bank digital currency for everyone. So of course that's a conspiracy, right? So I think I think this is something to just keep in the back of our minds. And what I want to know actually really in the comments below, tell us what you think about this. Like, would you want to be paid in crypto right now, or would you want to wait a bit? What's your concerns about it, or what's the positives that you think about as well? So please do drop some comments in there. We always try and get back to everyone. And when we do a follow-up video of this, I'll try and pull out some of those comments as well, give you guys a bit of a mention on there. And yeah, of course, massively interested in your opinions on this. So yeah, I just thought I'd touch on this topic. Like I said, it's not a massive one, but I think it's a great interest, especially in our space that we're involved in. But yeah, I hope you found it informative. Please do like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Press the little bell button next to subscribe as well, so you get all the up-to-date notifications when we release the videos as and when. And please do join us on our other platforms. So we've got Telegram if you want to have a little chat about crypto. And also we're on TikTok, and Twitter. So get us on those, join the party, and let's talk more. So as I said, hope you've enjoyed this video and found it relatively informative. And other than that, guys, I'll leave it there, and we'll see you on the moon. Take care.